Hi, my name is Tim with City Turf, and I just wanted to go over a few things about winter care of grass during cold season. There are a few things that you need to really watch out for. Um, Looking at your grass, yes, it is dormant. The top is no longer living. However, the root system is very much alive. And during the winter, it is actually absorbing nutrients and minerals. And what this does is this gives that spring green boost the following season. It's in hibernation mode. The roots aren't really growing, but they are absorbing food for the spring. So it's really important that we still water during the winter. Even if it's dry, you will be watering less, but it's really good to keep it moist. Um, during the winter, if you're not watering, it's kind of like the summer when you get big cracks in the soil. The same thing happens in the winter, only it's on a smaller version because it's not mass evaporation. If we ever have an upcoming cold event, like an extreme weather event, it's very important to water 24 to 48 hours before the event happens. And the reason why we say that is if there are any minor cracks or anything like that, that cold is will settle. You know, cold always drops down, heat rises. So that cold goes into the cracks, and if there's any exposed roots, it can have some minor or serious effects on the turf itself. So that's why we like to water, so it keeps that expansion of moisture and there are no cracks, especially before an extreme weather event. It also retains heat, so it insulates the roots. Now, there are times that we do get snow or ice, and that snow and ice will sit on top. So you've got the soil, you've got the grass, you've got the snow. Everything in between is insulated, but it's always 32 degrees. So that cold, if you don't have that insulating cover of ice, that cold is not really steeping down into the soil. So that's why we like to water 24 to 48 hours before any kind of cold weather, extreme event, anything like that. It's also important to still water throughout the winter, even before that, because anytime we put down an application, water pushes that product to the root zone. If we don't water, then you're gonna have delayed reactions. Same with pre-emergent. Pre-emergent, it's always good to water after the application is done, because the pre-emergent product actually binds with the water, creating that thin film which prevents germination above and below. So that's always really important to do. Also, we don't like to scalp lawns in the fall or in the middle of the winter. And the reason is because just like dogs, let's say a St. Bernard, has a lot of hair, it insulates it. You shave the St. Bernard, it's not going to be as insulated. So we leave that top grass on there as almost like fur, and it helps insulate the grass as well. So with that, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to call me or email me, Tim, or any of our professional office staff or field managers can help you with any questions you may have. So I hope this helps. I do want to touch on one more thing. In the past, we found that St. Augustine has a harder time when it comes to deep freezes that are insulated or not watered well. You can get the same effect with zoysia or Bermuda. However, for those types of grasses, they won't actually go unscathed. There will be some winter damage, and there'll be some scarring, and it may take time for that to fill in over time. So those are things to think about, but all turfs should be watered 24 to 48 hours before any extreme weather event, especially when it comes to cold. And always water your lawn every 2 weeks if you need to, just 5 minutes, and that will help your lawn. So again, if you have any questions, please just let us know. Thank you for watching.